my name is Bekah. Welcome to my video series, Everyday English Every Day. Today's topic, we're talking about how effective language learners have a positive mindset. Really, to learn anything, you have to have a positive mindset. You need to make English a fun part of your day. It should be your chill time, your relaxing time, the time you look forward to, not the time that you have to do it. I'm going to give you some learning tips. We're going to talk about the power of community too. All right, guys, subscribe to my channel and give my videos a like. Remember, add comments, right? Let me know if you have any questions or if you want to practice any of our phrases, write them in the comments and I can review them for you. So today we're going to focus on a couple of phrases. Let's practice those phrases together. Now, repetition is super important. I want you to repeat after me, but it needs to be aloud, okay? You need to speak aloud when you're practicing your English. Repeat after me. Learn from mistakes. Be consistent. Lifelong success. Link positive feelings to, the word in parentheses is pleasure. So positive feelings are like pleasure. Moving you forward. Holding you back. All right, so we're going to focus on these phrases in this video together. All right, so the first thing you have to break down in your mind is that mistakes are bad, right? Mistakes aren't bad. We learn from mistakes. Mistakes are how we grow. They're super important. And we need to change our mindset so we see them as something positive and not something negative. Good listening skills and self-awareness should guide you. When you're self-aware, you know what's going on, right? You can say, oh, maybe that doesn't sound right. Maybe I need to fix something, right? You're paying attention to things. Now, you also need to realize that native speakers make many grammar mistakes every single day. There are some things to really focus on and other things not to worry so much about. So, for example, like in my grammar webinars, some things I really explain and say, we need to focus on this. This is important. And there's other things that I say, you know, people say this, they say that. I don't worry that much about you learning which is grammatically correct because people use it wrong all the time and it's kind of acceptable. Now, that's different when you're taking a written test and you need to get a certain score. Then you really need to follow those grammar rules. But really, our goal for using English should be communication, right? And when we communicate, it doesn't mean we have to have perfect grammar all the time. Now, for example, the future tense. When do I use will? When do I use going to? There are certain times to use both, but guess what? As a native speaker, I don't use it correctly, right? I don't use them correctly. I use them interchangeably, and that's okay. That's just kind of like acceptable, right? That's how I speak. Now, if I were to go take a test, I would have to memorize in my brain when to use going to and when to use will. But in life, I interchange them all. I use them interchangeably all the time. So this is not something I would focus on if I were a language learner, if I was learning English, right? All right, number 2, commitment. Commitment is super important. You must be consistent in your learning. You need to do this every day. You need to develop patterns. Be consistent, and therefore you can experience lifelong success. Now, success is when you achieve something. So lifelong means it's always going to be with you. You need to make a change and reinforce it immediately to create a habit. So, for example, if you want to learn and become better in your English language skills, make a change. Decide to practice every day with 10 minutes, right? Start small. And to reinforce it, that means you're going to, keep on working on it every day. So to reinforce what I learn, I write everything in my notebook. And then every morning I look back at all of my notes and I read them. This is reinforcing the information, right? Getting it back in my brain so I remember it. We can't just look at something once and know it forever. Now, we also need to talk about having a positive mindset. So you believe that something must change, okay? You have to have a belief. Everything starts with a belief. Now, we can say, I must change, I can change. These are awesome mantras. Check out my mantra video. I have it in the description below. It's a great video to kind of help you figure out how to make your daily mantras. Now, to believe is the verb. I believe I can do it. A belief is a noun. She doesn't have positive beliefs in herself. She doesn't think she can do it. Now, we must link positive feelings, which are pleasure, right, to English learning. So that means we can't see English as something we have to do, something that we don't like. We have to make it fun. We have to make it something that we really enjoy. Now, link means to connect or to associate. So we're thinking English and we're thinking good, right? We don't want it to be negative. We can change in a moment when we believe. Now, you need to choose beliefs that empower you, that make you feel strong, that you can accomplish, right? If they don't empower you, then they make you feel bad, and that's not helpful. So you have to ask yourself these questions. Are your beliefs moving you forward into actions towards your desires? Are your beliefs helping you get where you want to be? Are they positive? Or are they holding you back? So remember, when something moves you forward, it's momentum for change. You're changing, you're doing something different. When something holds you back, it keeps you from doing something. So focus on your beliefs, write them down. What are your English beliefs? I can do this. I love English. I enjoy communicating with people in English. Those are some positive beliefs that can move you into action. All right, so I think these are some words to live by. This is a killer mantra, okay? A killer mantra. Now, killer is kind of a weird word. For some reason, I don't know why it came to mind when I was creating these slides. If something's killer, it's kind of like saying it's awesome. All right, repeat after me. I adapt, and for that reason, I succeed and am happy. I am always improving the quality of my life by growing and expanding. That's a great mantra to wake up with every day, right? It allows us to grow and to learn new things, and it pushes us towards a higher quality of life. Now, this is a quote from the Buddha, and it's so true. Repeat after me. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make our world. Right? So if we have these beliefs that are holding us back, these thoughts that are holding us back, well, that's where we're at. So focus on those thoughts. Now, Thoreau said this, repeat after me. Things do not change, we change. I love that because it shows that we have the power. We can do it if we have the right beliefs. What do you think, guys? What are your beliefs when it comes to English language learning? Share them with me in the comments below. Remember, community is also important, okay? So we have an awesome platform called Vagoro, which is an online English learning platform. And it is an awesome community. I mean, we have so much fun together. English is fun, right? For the members of Vagoro. It's part of their lives. It's something they enjoy doing. So check out the link in the description below and join the free trial for 14 days. You'll be able to have access to the self-study so you can check out what our weekly activities are like. We also have webinars, which are conversation classes. So once you're a member of the platform, you're able to enter these conversation classes every week. All right, guys, remember, subscribe to my channel and give me a like if you like my video. New videos are posted on Mondays and Wednesdays. Comment below, ask me questions. I'm here to help. You can send me an email if you have anything more you want to chat about. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Keep practicing. Work on that positive mindset. Bye-bye.